Hey team, I wanted to take a couple minutes and share with you a few exciting things that are going on, and also just kind of give you some updates about kind of everything else that's going on as well. So first of all, if you saw the group chat this morning, you saw that we do have a way to pull a soft credit report now. It's our new, in our new system, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a CRM. It's not really a loan origination system completely, but it's called Lendwise. And in our system, Lendwise, we do have the ability to pull a soft credit report at no cost to the borrower, no cost to us, and it does not show up on their credit report. They do have to give permission. There's a link that I put in the group chat. It's also on the website. If you just go onto the website, mortgagehotline.net, there's a tab that says credit, and the link is right there. So all they have to do at this point is simply click it, fill it out. Now, just so you know, for background, part of the way the cost of that is subsidized is there is a credit repair company that if they are below a 580, the credit repair company is going to reach out to them and solicit business. Does not mean they're going to have to do anything with that credit repair company, but they are going to reach out to them and say, hey bro, you interested in learning a little bit about credit repair? And but they're the ones that pay for that service through our new system. So it's kind of cool, nice feature. But keep that in mind that there is a disclosure. I encourage everybody to click on the link and at least just take a look and see what it looks like. Basically, it needs their name, address, and phone number, email address, and that is just about it. If they are not able to find a result when they run it, be aware that if it's using their address, if they've moved recently, they may need to put their previous address in order to get a result. I actually had that happen on a file that I just did yesterday for the first time. So the first one I ran, I encountered that little situation. But it's a super cool thing. You're gonna, I think, get a lot of value out of that and a lot of usage out of that. Additionally, our friends at Lendwise are now starting to set up accounts for each of you. It's a process. So, we're still in our trial period, which continues until December. We have an extended trial period. So I'm going to ask you guys to try to break it. See what works, what doesn't work, what do you like. And I am also working right now with their tech support people to make our interface easier. The program is completely customizable, and so right now it's set up for commercial lending, and it's truthfully a little complicated for our needs. Generally speaking, here's what I see happening and how I see this working for us is we'll be able to use that as our initial application. So in other words, you're going to have a very quick pale conversation with your customer. You're going to say, hey, John and Mary, when were you thinking of moving? Awesome. John and Mary, do you have an idea of how much you want to spend on a monthly basis? Perfect. What do you do for work? Do a quick 2-year, understand what does their income consist of. Are they self-employed? Are they relying on commission income? Are they relying on overtime income and that sort of thing? Then, you got money to close. So just I'm talking, our pale conversation should be no more than 10 or 15 minutes, and some of that is warming up. Then you're going to send this file, you're going to send them a link, and we'll talk about which link to use because there's a bunch. You're going to send a link, they're going to fill out the application, and they're going to rock and roll through that basic, it's an application like a 1003, but it's fairly simple. So they're going to go through that, and that's what you're going to work. So you're going to work the data on in that system. So what I'm asking Lendwise to do is help us streamline that DTI calculation process, streamline adding and removing liabilities and manipulating income. So it's not complicated, but I think we can make it a more streamlined process for what we're doing. And once we have that super simple look, zap it in. Yep, DTI looks good. I've done a soft credit inquiry. I looked, I made sure, you're and we're gonna make that part of the process, right? Yeah, your score looks reasonable. I think we're in business. At that point, then we are going to send that file, once it's gonna work, to doc request process. Okay, just like we've done in the past, only now in Lendwise, this thing has an interactive doc request system where you can keep sending them emails automatically until they've fulfilled all of the document requirements. And of course, Xylet will be monitoring and managing that process with you. You, the loan officer, it's your responsibility to say, hey, what documents do I need, and am I getting them? Do I need a pay stub from 2019 and a final pay stub from 2020 in order to calculate commission income, that sort of thing, right? It's not Xylet's job to figure that out. It's your job to figure that out. She'll help chase the documents for you, okay? So you're gonna send that document request. Xylet's gonna execute that, and you'll find out when the documents are in, and you start working your process. Obviously, initially, we probably won't do a pre-approval letter without looking at a real credit report. But if we have until we start to know how accurate the soft credit reports are, if we find that they're super accurate after we've compared 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever it is, then awesome. We'll be able to go through and say, yeah, you're pre-approved, based on the information that I have at that point, without ever incurring an actual credit report. Because as you might know, some people get pre-approved and then they never find a house, that sort of thing. So we're gonna work out those processes, and I'm just gonna ask you to be curious about the program, about Lendwise. Get logged in, dabble, play around, mess around with it, and see what you think, and then we can go from there. Okay, so that's it on the business front, at least for now. On a personal front, I just wanted to let you all know, I do have an appointment tomorrow with a surgeon. I'm gonna find out a little more detail about what's going on. That's Wednesday. On Thursday, I am flying to Colombia. I'll be in Colombia for a week. I'm gonna be there from Thursday the 21st. And that's a travel day, so guys, I'm going to be pretty much unavailable during the travel time. But I'll be out of pocket Thursday, and I'll be back the following Saturday, which is, I think, the 30th. So I'll be gone the 21st to the 30th. But other than the 21st and the 30th, which are 2 travel days, I'll be available periodically throughout the day. I will have... of course, a computer with me. Staying in a hotel with Wi-Fi, of course. So my cell phone will work while I'm there. I'll have it activated to work. So you can do whatever, just let me know whatever you need, whatever questions you have. I'll just ask you to bear with me on the response time a little bit, if that's okay. Guys, I appreciate, some of you have reached out to me privately about about this health thing that I'm going through. I appreciate the well wishes and the concerns. I will keep you posted. You have a right to know what's going on in that sense. And for those of you who don't know, so right in this area here, this bone that all your teeth sit into, your jawbone, I have a tumor, and that tumor has essentially hollowed out the jawbone. So from about here, just forward of the hinge of your jaw, from about here to closer to the chin in this area, there's a tumor inside the bone. They are going to have to take that out. What exactly that looks like, I'll probably find out a lot more tomorrow, but it could be as easy as scooping out the bone and putting something in there, like a synthetic, or bovine bone or a cadaver bone, or it could be as profound as removing the entire jawbone, this section, and replacing it with something, obviously synthetic, bovine or cadaver bone, and kind of starting, building that over. So the more severe option obviously would be a more significant recovery time. So listen, here's the deal. I've had multiple orthopedic surgeries. Every time, they tell me, oh, you're going to be out of work for a month, and every time I'm out of work for a day or less. So here's what I can tell you, guys, I'll be fine, okay? I will be fine, and I will be working. For those of you who've been to my house, in my office, the double doors that my desk faces, the double doors with my back to the window, those double doors go to my bedroom. So if I have to shuffle from bed to get to my desk, I'll be available. We'll make something, we'll make it work. If you have any needs, any questions, please let me know. The surgery is not scheduled yet, but I'm guessing it'll be early to mid-November is my guess. But obviously I'll probably know a little bit more tomorrow, and then we're gonna do I'm gonna do it here in the States. I'm not gonna do it in Colombia. There was some discussion about that, but no, I'm not gonna do it in Colombia. I'm gonna do it here in the States, and it'll be quick and easy. Easy, no problem, no worries. So there's the update. Sorry for the long message. It was our little personal conversation. I look forward, guys, to seeing your progress. I know we've got a bunch of new folks in there, and oh, by the way, we have a few new people coming in as well. So have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. I'll try to do a very quick update tomorrow at some point, or prior to the trip, or maybe early in the trip. I'll do a quick video and just sort of let you know what's going on. And I promise to take care of myself and be available whatever you need. Okay? Have an awesome day, guys. Love you.